Or my life and life. We got about 2 minutes till their stream starts. So I'm not gonna have the sound on the stream. We're just gonna react to what's happening and all that stuff. But rather than make a video, because I don't feel like editing anything, I feel like a live reaction is probably the best way to gauge how I really feel about these Marvel Legends reveals. Which I know we're getting some rival stuff, but apparently there's a very like obscure character wave, BAF wave coming as well, based on the leaks, which leaks came pretty close to the live stream. But we shall see. We're coming up to the last couple minutes here. I know Dave display model behavior is live. Sorry, Dave, I don't want to step on your toes, but I gotta do my thing, you know. So we're gonna react. We're gonna react to these reveals live. My other Marvel Legend I want is another made to order. If you know who that character is a Thor villain. His name is Mangog. Mangog. I do recognize the name. A face isn't coming to my brain, but I do recognize the name. Oh goodness. I don't know what to expect from this. I'm probably going to be disappointed by every single reveal. So we will see. One more minute. How do I make this? How do I make this? Nope, that's not it. How does Dave do it? He's literally got his whole screen. That's not it. Okay, I guess I'll have to stick with this. Unless I maximize this and then do this. Nope, that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. All right, now we wait. Now we wait. What's up, Dan? Marvel Legends stream is about to start, so we're gonna get some new stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be any good. Like the Marvel Rival stuff is cool, but I don't need a Marvel unless they make a Squirrel Girl at some point. I'll get Squirrel Girl, but other than that, I don't really need Marvel Rival stuff. The rumored leaks are we've got Spider-Man, Punisher, Jeff, which we know are coming, Venom, Luna Snow, and who's the other character? Moon Knight. So those are the rumored 2-packs that we have coming. Naman, hello, good to see you. So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to this ish live. Unlike all my other ones, here we go. It's starting. Marvel Legends series, Hasbro Pulse. No Dwight, it's just Dan and I don't know who the other guy is. It's about to tell us. What's up, Leia? Steve. Oh, is it Mr. Stevie? My name Yev. Yeah, we're gonna see what they're gonna show off. Is there closed captioning? No, it's live. I can't do that. But yeah, is there a way for me to hear what they're saying? And y'all?
Again, apologies, Dwight is not here with us today, but shout out to Dwight. Thank you so much, sir, for all the hard work.
So y'all can't hear that,
some love,
but I can hear it.
But without further ado, let's just jump right in, Steve. I have with me Wolverine. He is probably one of my favorite X-Men of all time, and you gave me a fun story.
Nightmare and Mangog, one of my favorite villains from Thor and Doctor Strange. Oh, you can hear it? Okay, cool. I kind of like the Boy Scout part of it. I like Cyclops. You know, it's like on Star Wars. I like. Well, hopefully YouTube doesn't be like, this is a copyright strike. I'm reacting. Altered content. Okay.
If we have a comment here on Cal, we needed to have a premium roleplay for Cyclops himself, right? We better get one then, because otherwise, why am I here? Why am I here? So, what I wear? Let's go. Without further ado, we have our X-Men 97 inspired Cyclops.
Oh my god.
This is in addition to our...
That looks so bad. That thing is freaking huge. That thing is huge. I thought it was a set of headphones he was about to put on. I mean,
So now you can be there.
it's
Now
cool
that
that they
looks
made
cool,
it,
right?
but I
Look
think
at
it's
that.
too
Right?
big. I
Better
think
than this
that
guy.
they could have
This
made
guy
it a
looks
little
like-
bit less slim
But
thick. You
hey,
know what I
why
mean?
not? So see the press,
Um,
and you can still see through it. It's actually pretty cool.
if you buy the deluxe version, it shoots real optic blasts. It's Cyclops. It's X-Men. But it does look like Data's with how big it is. It's huge.
Whatever level I want, and if I want to do the optic blast, I just hit it once and it flash, and I can kind of wear it and
Oh.
use Cyclops as much as I want.
So it does have an optic blast. I was
Now, a lot
joking,
of
but
videos I know.
optic blast. Yeah, that is the thing that they made. So we got a MCU Wolverine cowl and an X-Men 97 Cyclops visor. They should have waited for Doomsday and done that visor instead. Because I feel like people would like that more. You're right. The optic blast is punches. It's kinetic energy. It's from the punch universe. Actually, I think they retconned it, but it's still funny that that was the thing that they did. They said there's no MCU stuff this stream, so we're probably just gonna be getting 616 and Rivals. So main comic stuff and then Marvel Rivals stuff is pretty much what we're gonna be getting. Also, smash the like, everyone. It's my first time doing a live reaction to the Pulse stream. Usually I've done a video or did a live stream afterwards, but we're doing this live. This is me genuinely reacting to their shit. So I think that's more fun. So I would have liked to see Gambit. Yeah, but what would they do for Gambit? They would just give you a piece of plastic you put over your head and charge you $80 and say, "You're Gambit now, mon ami." Woo, we about to make a name for ourselves. I thought they just said it. It just let. Oh, maybe there will be some MCU. I don't know. Pretty dope, actually, comic and video game stuff. Yeah, I have an MCU display. I have MCU figures. I like them. But when it comes to Legends, I pick and choose now. I don't need waves. I don't need all that stuff. So if there's a cool MCU figure, I'll get that. If there's a cool comic book figure, I'll get that. But I'm not buying a whole wave just because they have a bath. I'm not doing it anymore. It costs too much. Oh, the MCU figure. Gotcha. Yeah, that's coming for Doomsday. So they'll show that this year, but it's gonna be in a Doomsday way. Geordie LaForge. Geordie LaForge, my favorite Star Trek character. Other than Crusher. Beverly Crusher was cool. Oh, Richard, I agree with you. Y'all saw hopefully you saw my thumbnail with the little halo around my head. Oh shit. Okay. Dark Avengers Hawkeye. All right, y'all, we cooking. And Lady Deadpool. I had just made a custom to update my Lady Deadpool. Okay, all right, Hasbro, you have my attention. 2 characters that I think are awesome. Now we just need a new Ares for the Dark Avengers, and we're good. We just need Ares. Okay, all right. Oh, look, it's a bath wave. It says the Build-A-Figure wave, yeah. It's Bullseye as Hawkeye, and he looks great. That's fucking awesome, actually. Okay, all right, I'm happy. I'm excited. And then we got Wanda. We got Lady Deadpool, and I did a custom upgrade of my Lady Deadpool. I put her on the Red Widow body, but this looks like it's gonna be on the Captain Marvel body. So even better. All right, they cooked with that one. She looks good. She looks fantastic. All right. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'll give Hasbro credit. I don't think it's Colossus. Well, they would not give Colossus as a bath after just releasing him in a 2-pack. I definitely agree. I'm sure they're going to show us. They're going to show this whole wave, so we just got to wait. I'm not sure. All right, so they're 2 for 2. So I'm going to pre-order both of those. They're 2 for 2 right now. Oh shit!
It's not going to be, one unified.
It's Ghost Rider. The one from the Charger. What's his name? Reyes. And there's U.S. Agent. Okay. All right. God damn it, Hasbro. Yeah, Robbie Reyes. Happy Tuesday. Hello. Yeah, Robbie and John Walker. All right, so that John Walker is way better than the last one we got. Fuck. All right, so I'm gonna pre-order this wave. It looks like. Damn it, Hasbro! I literally just said I'm not doing whole waves anymore. But these guys look great. Look at that fucking Robbie. Oh man. Right? Why keep the box? What the hell? This is like the first awesome wave that they've revealed in a while. These are all characters. How many Dark Avengers have they done? Well, the only one we need they have all of them technically, but we need a remake of Ares, and then we'll have the whole team of Dark Avengers. Yeah, right? Like these are great. These look good. I totally agree. That Robbie Reyes looks great. Hawkeye looks great. Lady Deadpool looks great. John Walker looks great. We got butterfly joints. I think that's the Vulcan buck. Forceworks. Yeah, it's Forceworks John Walker. Oh, damn. He looks good. What the hell, Hasbro? Those do look like Colossus arms. Y'all are right. I don't know what's going on with that bath. It is U.S. Agent. It is John Walker from the 90s. Avengers The Crossing and Forceworks and all that stuff is when he was wearing this outfit. And the last U.S. Agent that we got was on the Bucky Cap body, and it was from the that big monster from that Marvel game with the eye, the Doctor Strange thing. I forget what it's called, but it was from that bath wave. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it's a 6. It's got to be a 6 wave. All right, if these are both good, I'm gonna eat my own hat, which I don't have a hat, but okay, I don't need Ultimate Wolverine. So there's the first pass for me. I don't need Ultimate Wolverine. It is cool that they're doing the new Ultimate figures from that new Ultimate comic series, but yeah, I'm not a need for me. He looks good. I like the short, stocky body.
And yeah, who doesn't want a cool assassin version of Wolverine? So we have Ultimate Wolverine here, but I think
might not come with the bath. That's true. Usually there's one figure in the wave that doesn't come. And look, we got Armored Psylocke. Dave was on the money with these. Don't need this. I don't need this Psylocke. I have my Psylocke, but this is Psylocke. Look at that lack of articulation. Why would you want this Psylocke? It's such a downgrade from the Gamerverse one. No, look how short that leg is. Look how short that leg is. It is not Colossus. Who could it be with those short legs? That leg is really short. I think it's on the Shriek body. I think they've modified the Shriek body with a new torso, but there's no ab crunch. There's no wave swivel. There's just upper ball peg rotation. So I couldn't tell you, Dan. There's a lot of female collectors out there that want the same love and attention to female characters that male characters get. But trying to figure out that I have no clue. Yeah, so 4 out of those waves I want, and hopefully the bath is something I don't give a crap about. They'll show the bath. They're going to show the bath, right? Is this a 7-figure wave? A 7-figure wave? Okay.
Celebrated Alpha Flight here. Ever since we brought out this box set,
that's an old one.
A couple of characters that fans have been really wanting to complete the Alpha Flight team. So without further ado, we have a Build-A-Figure and one more character.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
All right. So we have. Who do you have, Steve?
I have the beautiful, slightly dangerous when she wants to be Marina.
Oh,
She comes with a. She's got a whole new.
God, the body's terrible. Look how plain that is. Like, I know that's the character design, but they should have used a hyper-articulated body if she had that little deco, right? Like, the deco is part of the cost and all that stuff. And I don't know who that Baff is. But she was also on Dave's leak list, so that looks horrible. Yeah, right? Like, oh. At least they're getting more Alpha Flight, but like, I don't collect Alpha Flight. The only Alpha Flight character that I would want is Wendigo. Box. I mean, those look like Colossus arms. Never heard of those. Never heard of either of those characters. But I'm not an Alpha Flight person, so that's not really my fault. So this is easy for me. I want 4 out of the wave. I pre-order those 4, and I don't give a shit about the Build-A-Figure. I want Robbie. I want Dark Hawkeye. I want Lady Deadpool, and I want John Walker. So that's 4 out of 7. God, that's a 7-figure wave. Usually it's 6, right? Am I wrong? Oh no, usually it is 7, and one doesn't have a Baff piece. So you're right, Leia. I think it was you that said it. Wolverine does not have a Baff piece. His name is Box. The character's name is Box. I'm pretty sure. Well, they won like Canadian X-Men. And they kind of got that because nobody knows about them. Yeah, and instead he was the troll, the dwarf that made Asgard stuff. I want Lady Deadpool, Psylocke, Hawkeye, and Robbie. But you just got that awesome Gamerverse Psylocke, Leia. I'm just kidding. Yeah, same except swap Psylocke for John Walker. Because I've got the training suit Psylocke on my X-Men shelf, and then I've got the Gamerverse one on my Gamerverse shelf. So I think that Dark Hawkeye is the best figure, in my opinion. I really am excited for Bullseye Hawkeye. All right, here's the full reveal. Rivals Punisher. All right, show us the figure. There he is. Here's a war-looking motherfucker. Coolest looking, not the best. LOL, best of subjective. Look at that box. You see that? That lime green and black?
It's Marvel Legends, but it has this faceting, this sort of bulk to them, this slightly small.
When he's talking about bulk, he's talking about Squirrel Girl's thighs. That's what he's talking about. And it's crazy they have Mr. Stevie on here. He has his own YouTube channel, and he's a nice guy. I give Hasbro guff, but you know, neither of these guys are in charge of like the money and all that stuff. They're marketing guys, you know. They're just handed the final product and told what's coming and said, "Hey, sell this." You know. Yeah, he looks cool. I just don't need rivals. I have Jeff the Land Shark, so I don't need a rivals figure Jeff. But I'm sure that if that figure's fully articulated, it'll make me want whatever 2-pack he's in. Unless it's single. But this has to be a 2-pack. I forgot the artist who did that Ghost Rider. Me too. I can't think of who did Robbie Reyes. Do you need to make the video game? Yeah, we do need an updated Annihilus. And I actually have a stream playing that, Jacob, with the Bat Dan up here. So go check that out after this if you want. I'm just all over the place for that Punisher. Punisher is fire. He definitely looks good. I just don't need rivals figures. I focus on the MCU and the comic book 616, and that's pretty much it. Other than Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse can go all over the place. But everything else I try to keep it 616 only. But he looks really good. Doesn't come with a lot of accessories. So hopefully the price is reasonable, but that looks like a 2-pack box to me. That looks like a bigger box to me. Right? Gears of War Punisher. Oh, look, there's Moon Knight. Dave with the fucking predictions on point. I know he got them from someone else, but I'm gonna give Dave all the credit. Moon Knight looks good, but too stylized. Moon Knight is my whoa. What the fuck? Okay, Moon Knight is my second favorite Marvel character. Well, tied with She-Hulk for second. Spider-Man, Moon Knight, She-Hulk. But this is kind of selling me. This cape right here, that is pretty cool, actually.
This guy is amazing. And
damn.
The design, the Rivals design that you were talking about.
It's such an overcomplicated design, and it really doesn't fit in with like my comic book stuff. But I'll be fucking damned if he doesn't look good.
More accessories here. So this is our
Plastic.
deluxe version of Moon Knight.
It's deluxe. They're deluxe, y'all. So I guess it's a single release. Okay.
So these are our 2 singles within the program, and then we have
okay. So we have 2 singles, and then we have 2 packs.
Everyone knows my favorite character is Spider-Man.
Oh shit!
Obviously, Spider-Man.
There you go, y'all. Luna Snow. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Spider-Man and Luna Snow.
New to the Marvel Universe, relatively. Super cool looking, really popular.
Yeah, I ordered. I think I ordered 2 Mephisto. I'm pretty sure I ordered 2 of them.
I can't do that, I broke the clip. I was playing around with it. I broke it.
You broke it. Good job, Stevie. You broke it. She looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know anything about the character though. I know she's a healer in Rivals, right? She's a healer. Groundbreaking stuff, Stevie.
Look at us. I love her.
I'm glad you like it, Richard.
Yeah, so Spider-Man, he has that black and red design.
That is a new Spider-Man. That is a new Spider-Man body. They're definitely cooking with these. I'm not the target audience, but they're definitely cooking. Richard's happy. So Spider-Man, they all look good. They all look really cool. Just like I gotta put up a wall for myself somewhere. And we knew these were coming. You know, Blocky's having Rivals and all that. We knew this was gonna happen.
And my favorite set within the Marvel Rivals program is gonna be the next 2 packs.
Jeff and Venom. Jeff and Venom. Jeff and Venom. Venom.
Oh, nice.
So this vet, am I going to do my first one?
No. Sorry.
No.
So,
There you go, folks. Another Venom. Rivals Venom. Doesn't look to be articulated.
So Venom. All right. Venom, hugely popular character. A new look for him. He's huge. I was like, again, I love the blue Venom from Game of Us. I was like, oh, he's my favorite Venom. And then so he's got this guy. And it's like, oh, the detailing and the actual.
We knew this shit was coming, yo. And I really can't be negative because there's people out here that want this stuff. I really can't be negative. Yeah, I have the first Jeff release, the one that came with Shikla. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried about any of these. I may just pre-order Moon Knight on principle because it looks really fucking cool. But the rest is so easy for me to pass, not because they're bad, just because I personally don't need them. But that first Bath Wave, okay, that shit is fire. Other than the last 2 releases, we got 4 really, really wanted figures. Shark! Land Shark!
Jeff is one of our favorites. Kind of chunky here, very, very cute. cool thing about Jeff is you pop him off and extra head here.
Yeah, but I like the comic book version where he's smaller and cuter.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't get me wrong, he's definitely adorable.
Tongue sticking out, so great articulation on the head. He also
Sorry, Richard. We've all been there. Why keep the box? We've all been there. You know that these have been in the works for a while, Richard. At least since season 2 of Rivals, when they knew it was doing well. You know they're gonna have more reveals. This ain't it. Oh, we don't care about the boxes. We throw the boxes away. There was a prototype. That's what they're finally showing us. We knew every single one of these figures that has been revealed so far has been on a leak other than the Build-A-Figure. So we knew, and that's probably why it didn't leak. And that's what makes it so much easier to get that for the figures I want from that first wave. I get the 4 that I want, and then I don't care. I mean, the BAF will be almost complete without Ultimate Wolverine. So I may just buy the Build-A-Figure piece and then maybe sell the BAF for people that want it, that don't want the wave. I don't know. You know, gotta be smart with your collecting these days. Hash brown has been real.
That's all we have today. Thanks for joining us.
That's it?
It's like Christmas. Like, I don't get to see these things.
Wow. I appreciate the artistry, but they go straight in the bin. That was okay. Having known almost everything that was coming, that's all they're going to show. We already knew all this was coming. You know, you got to show something else. Got to show something else.
So, we always end typically our fan streams with a tease, so I will leave you with this right here.
Oh, does it sound better? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know anything.
Or it can be like that, maybe, or it can be like that.
60s table.
So we'll see. Yeah.
You don't know what that is.
Maybe they'll know.
Maybe.
All right.
All right. And with that,
That was it, y'all.
End of our fan stream in April. Steve, thank you again so much for everything. Thank you.
Hasbro has been real quiet for a while now. They knew they had to meet. We also knew that. We knew everything that was coming. So, all right, that was it. That was the live stream. So, my final thoughts. Expected, not bad, but at the same time, a little lackluster because we knew it was coming. And that's maybe why these leaks are kind of like obviously detrimental to Hasbro. Dave was talking about this a little bit on his stream, but you know, when something like in figure leaks and all that stuff, it kind of builds the anticipation. People know what's coming. It's a little different with a movie or TV show and stuff. People worked on that, did a bunch of work, and there's money being lost there. But if people know what's coming with action figures, that's not such a bad thing. But then you get to the reveal of it, and it's like, oh, every single thing we knew what was coming out. So it was a little lackluster in that regard, but everything looked really good. I didn't see a single fucking pin, which is a step forward. Normally, there would be at least 1 or 2 figures with pins in them, but I did not see a single pin in any of these releases. So they're all pinless. So that is a step forward for Hasbro. Accessories looked all right. Hopefully the price doesn't go up anymore. I mean, we know it will, right? We know the price is going to go up more, but for right now, like $27.99 is not great. It's not a good price. But at least they're giving us some really cool designs, a decent amount of accessories that we're usually not getting. Like that Dark Hawkeye looks pretty cool. He's got a decent amount. You know, he's got the bow arrow, he's got swappable hands, he's got the quiver. I didn't see a swappable head. Lady Deadpool looks stacked to the max. She looks great. That John Walker has that cool shield. He's a little lacking on the accessories. I didn't see an alternate head sculpt, but I don't think we actually have a John Walker unmasked head sculpt either, which is a little unfortunate. They missed an opportunity there. Gaming nerd, what's going on? Thank you for popping over. I wasn't trying to steal Dave's stream, but a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, you know? I gotta do my own reactions and stuff, and then we could powwow about it in the next live stream. But I'm not mad about any of the reveals. I'm not pissed off about any of it. It doesn't make me mad like I've been in the past. It's just, you know, it's acceptable. I wanted 4 out of the 2, 4, 6, 12, 13 out of the 14 figures they revealed. So, you know, that's better ratio than sometimes. We know Dave. We know Dave is always the positive guy, but I know deep inside when he sees something he likes, there's a deep rage inside, and he just doesn't talk about it. I know this because sometimes I'm that way. Those punishable arms are questionable. You mean because the single joint? Because the Gamerverse Wolverine has a single joint, and the range is still pretty decent on that as well. So like I'm not too worried about single joints as long as they give it the right depth of movement. It's fine. So all of these reveals, and let's see, I'm sure that we can bring them up in a picture at some point. Let's see if Toy Arc already has the pictures up from the stream. Not yet. Not yet. I'm sure Reddit does. Oh no, I'm not getting any of the Rivals figures either. Because I just stick to MCU, and I stick to 616 Comics. That's pretty much my bread and butter when it comes to Legends. All right, let's see. All right, we got some pictures. Did we? No. Got to be up somewhere already. Can't be the first one. Man, that's a missed opportunity. If I had posted all the images from the stream, right? Just screen capped them all. We've gotten buku views. Okay, here's a couple. There's one. Robbie Reyes. Robbie looks good. Let's sort this by newest, not by hot. Because they wouldn't be hot yet, right? Okay. So we got one right here. We can look at the accessories on Reddit. Oops. Dark Hawkeye. So yeah, he comes with a decent amount. No alternate head sculpt, but I have a bullseye head sculpt, like regular bullseye with his mask on, and then I have the mask down bullseye head sculpt as well, so I could probably swap that on here. Nice talking to you. I'll see you some other time. Kind of disappointed with the figures. Yeah, it's for stuff that you don't want to buy, it's kind of disappointing for you, but I will say that as far as this wave goes, there's stuff that at least some people have been asking for. Like a lot of people want those Rivals figures. So, oh yeah, my video is premiering in 30 minutes. There is a premiere after this live stream. I don't think I'm gonna go for a whole hour. But Hawkeye looks good. Lady Deadpool looks good. It's essentially the same deco. Because the Lady Deadpool that I have, I made a custom with the Red Widow body. And she has both those leg straps. She has that belt. She has those shoulder things. And then I gave her some guns. So it's essentially the same, except we've got butterfly joints and actual torso articulation, hopefully. So, you know, I'm excited about that one as well. And then what else do we have? Everyone's got everything up here. Jeff and Venom, easy pass for me. Don't really need that. Can't believe they didn't include a MS bullseye head sculpt with Dark Hawkeye. Yeah. But at least we're getting it. Now we just need Ares. Don't need Jeff. Don't need this Venom. And I'm not saying they look bad. They got the little blocky aesthetic on there with the limbs and stuff like that. He looks cool. It's just I don't need another Venom, and I for sure don't need a Marvel Rivals Venom. And then we got Luna Snow and Spider-Man, both brand new sculpts. I like that she's got sculpted her abs on her tummy. That's cute. Spider-Man's got this kind of little blocky look with the shoulders and stuff. All new sculpts, which is nice. It's just I don't need them. I don't need them. But Moon Knight, however, Moon Knight looks freaking sick. I definitely want that cape. I don't know what I would do with this. I'd probably just have it be like, look at my Moon Knight. Because I only have one. I got rid of the 2 ones with pins, and I still don't think we have the right body for Moon Knight. The Sunfire body is not the right body for Moon Knight. This looks great, but you know, it's overcomplicated for a Moon Knight design. The most complicated Moon Knight design we've gotten is in the MCU with all the wraps and everything, and then the armor suit Moon Knight, right? David, what's going on? At least I can skip the rivals to get a whole wave I don't want for the box. For real. Why add an unarticulated figurine called a 2-pack? Because this is Hasbro. Come on. We know this. They're talking here. And then we got the Rivals Punisher. And like I said, those single joints don't bother me. Yeah, there's head movement. We can't say it's not articulated in any means, but we literally have a Jeff the Land Shark if you got Shikla. And the only reason to get Shikla is for Jeff, but also she was Deadpool's wife for a little bit, and then she's married to Dracula. So if you have Dracula, you put Shikla and Dracula together, and then you got a display. And then you get Jeff, you put him up there with the Avengers, because Jeff is for everyone, and you're good to go. I kind of really want that Moon Knight. That Spider-Man has always looked ugly, even when the game first came out. It's so over-designed. Yeah, that's the thing with the rival stuff. And here's the bath. Don't know the character, don't need him. I'm going to hop off here because my girlfriend's calling me, but don't need Psylocke. Don't need Ultimate Wolverine. I want John Walker. Definitely want Robbie Reyes. He looks fantastic. Yeah, that's just how I feel. Lazy Jawa, that Punisher looks sick. He looks great. The design is cool. But with that being said, y'all, I've got a video coming out in 30 minutes. It is my Kitty Pryde Colossus Astonishing X-Men 2-pack, so make sure you come back for the premiere of that. Replay crew, there's my opinions. There's not going to be a video. This live stream is my live reaction, so it's my honest-to-goodness reaction about this wave. Everybody watching, thank you. I appreciate it. Smash the like button. Think about becoming a channel member. It's only 99 cents. Do all that stuff. Keep your head up. Stay brave. Be kind to local LGBTQ+ community. If you're protesting, be extra super duper safe. I love y'all. I will see you next time, and bye. Still live streamed every day the last week and a half. Because Monday I went live at like 1 in the morning. Bye.
My safe word will be whiskey.
Sorry, Rod, what was that?
Whiskey.
Your friend's wasted, Anakin.
Check this out!
Pork chop sandwiches!
Freaking pump! I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day!
Oh! Man, he hit his ass with a porky toe, man. Nice.
God, I go to church every goddamn Sunday. You gonna bring the demons out of me?
No matter what you do, I will be proud of you, even if you receive a liberal arts degree. Baby time. It's baby time. Wait, I wasn't finished!
Alright, give him the stick. Don't give him the stick!
You know my dad?
Oh, G.I. Joe! What the fuck? No, this is my hat now. This is totally my hat.